Today we are going to discussing about how to design a 3-bit synchronous up or down counter. There are mainly 5 steps are there. First step is to determine the number of flip-flops are required. Here we know that it is a 3-bit synchronous counter. So we requires 3 flip-flops. So 3-bit counter, it requires 3 flip-flops. How many stages are there? There are 2 raised to 3, that is 8 stages are there, and it starts from 0 0 to 1 1 1, that is 7. And all these stages are valid. So we don't have any don't care values. For selecting, this is an, we know that it is an up down counter. So selecting up or and down mode, we are using a control or mode signal. That signal is denoted by M. If it M is equal to value 0, then it perform down count. If M is equal to 0, it perform a down count. When M is equal to 1, then it perform up count or upward counts. So there are 3 flip. It is a 3-bit counter, so it requires 3 flip-flops. So it is a up-down counter. To control the up and down control, we are using a control pin or mode pin that is represented by M. If M is equal to 1, then counter counts upward. If M is equal to 0, then counter counts downwards. And the next step is, step 2 is draw the state diagram. So the figure shows the state diagram of a 3-bit up-down counter. So here in this figure, if M is the mode control, if M is equal to 1, then it is up counter. If M is 0, down counter. So whenever one stage applies 1 to the mode signal, then it will be moved to state, that is 0 0 1. Then again 1 applied, then it is goes to mode signal. When mode signal applies once, then it goes to next 2 0 1 2 3 4 5 7 6 and 7, and again it goes to 0. For a down counter, it starts from 7 to 6. When a mode signal is 0, then it goes to 6. Then 0 is counts to 5 4 3 2 1 0. Then again moves to 7. So this sequence will be continued. So second step is draw this diagram, state diagram, and next step is select the type of the flip-flop and draw the excitation table. So here we are select the flip-flop is JK flip-flop. We are generating or design the counter using JK flip-flop. So we select JK flip-flop, and we need to draw the excitation table for the JK flip-flop for the 3-bit up-down counter. So that is given here. For an excitation table, we containing a present state, next stage, and required excitations. So present state, it has a 3-bit counter, so it containing 3 flip-flops. So there are 3 flip-flop outputs are there. It represented Q3, Q2, Q1, and there is a mode signal M. M is equal to 0 indicates down counter. M is equal to 1 indicates it is a up counter. Then next stage also containing 3 output values Q3, Q2 and Q1, and required excitation containing, there are 3 flip-flops, so each flip-flop has 2 input J and K. So third flip-flop has the input J3 and K3, and second flip-flop has J2 and K2, and first flip-flop have J1 and K1 input values. So here for a m is equal to 0 indicates it is a down counter. Then alternative state indicate the down counting. So here 0 0. What will be the next state if down counting? It will be 7. So 1 1 1. Then if m is equal q3 q1 and q2 are 0 0 and mod is equal to 1, then what will be the next state? M is equal to 1, it indicates upward counting. If the previous state is 0 0 0, that is 0, then next state will be 1, that is 0 0 1. Then next 0 0 1 is the present stage. Then mod is equal to 0, that means down counting. So next state will be 0 0 0. For next, the present state is 0 0 1 and mode count is mode signal is 1. If mode is equal to m is equal to 1 indicates upward counter. So present state is 1 means next state will be 2. 2 indicated 0 1 0. So we represents all the present stage and next stage up to 1 1 1. Then next we find out the J3 and K3 values. If Q3, first J3 is obtained using Q3. Q3 means Q3 is here first is 0 and here it is 1. 0 to 1. So what is this 0 to 1? Then from the JK excitation table we know that it is 1x. If there is 0 0, there is no change, so it is 0x. So based on this Q3 value we will present and next Q3 value we will find the excitation values of J3 and K3, and from the Q2 and next and present state of Q2 we will find out the J2 and K2 input values, and from the present state of Q1 and next state of Q1 we are find out the J1 and K1 values, and using these values we are draw the K map. So using this K map we are solve or find out the minimal expression. So next fourth step is to obtain the minimal expression. To minimal expression we are using this K map. So here in this last J1 and K1, here look at J1 and K1. Here all the values are either 1 or don't care. So all K-map columns are filled with either 1 or don't care. So its output will be J1 will be 1. Here also in the case of K1, it containing or either 1 or don't care. So we can group all together. So output will be 1. So J1 and K1 value will be 1. We can directly obtain from this excitation. And next we need to find out J2 and K2 value because it containing some zeros. So we need to draw the K map. Using this K map, here what are the present state? Q3, Q2 and Q1 M. These are the input of the K map, and here the remaining here all are zeros. So grouping here, this is group here, group here. Here we group, then what will be the here common is 0, that is Q2 bar. Here it is Q. Here we will get mapping these two, we will get here common is 0, that is Q2 bar. Then here Q1 bar, M, M bar. And here grouping these two, we will get the common is here Q2, then here it is Q1 M. So this plus 1. So Q2 Q1 M bar plus Q2 Q1 M. Then here putting the values in the K3. K3, take the values from here. K3 is here. K3 is here. So taking the values here, considering the present state, here putting the values here. Then we will group this and this here. Then we will get same Q2 bar Q1 bar M bar and Q2 Q1 M. Then next putting the J value, J2 value and K2 values. Then we are grouping like this. Here those who are not containing values are 0 values. Here it is 0 and here are 0. So we not consider that here, only considering the 1 and don't care. So we can group like this. Then we will get Q1 M bar that is here, and here we will get Q1 M. Same grouping is here. We will get Q bar, here it is Q bar M bar and here it is Q1 M. Using this minimal expression, we will draw the diagram. So we are using a common input M, control input. So this will, if M is equal to 1, it is upward counting. If it is 0, so 0, when input is given 0, then it is passed to an inverter, so it becomes 1, and that will be given to the input of the AND gate. So here first J2 and K2 value will be here, J2 and K2 value will be Q1 bar M bar for down counter and Q1 M for up counter. So Q1, so here Q1 M for upward counter, and for downward counter it is Q1 bar and M bar. Then that will be given to the OR gate, and that output will be given to the J2 and K2. So here it is Q1 up and here it is Q1 bar down. That is up means M. Here it is Q1 bar M bar. Then that output is given to, that is AND with Q2 bar, and here it is AND with Q1. Then we will get Q2 into Q1 M plus, or this is an OR gate, so plus, here it is Q1 bar into Q2 bar into M bar, and that given to the input of J2 and J3 and K3. So this is the 3-bit logical